This time on LMLive Sport, halftime words of wisdom for the Warkworth 15th grade team as they come back to win their fixture on Saturday. Matakana Physio continues to dominate senior hockey, and 1 point is all it takes to decide a game. All the action from the Mahurangi under-85s game against Cumu on the weekend coming up next. Welcome. Mahurangi Rugby's most successful senior side this season, the under-85s, have cracked yet another win after playing Cumu on the weekend. They won 17-16, just the 1 point in it there. A very close game that now puts them fourth on the standings in their division, so they're now in playoff territory, and hopefully they can hang on and get to that finals at the end of the season. Also Mahurangi Rugby, the premiers and the under-21s travelled down to Silverdale for that local derby. Unfortunately, both sides not coming away with the result they were looking for. The premiers losing there in the end 33 points to 17, while the under-21s fell 17-8 in a tight fixture. And to the Bailey's Southern Northern Districts rugby competition, Welsford played Carmo on Saturday after leading for a good portion of the game. They unfortunately fell right at the end there, 22-17 to a late runaway try off a charge down kick. The Welsford reserves also couldn't come away with the result that they wanted, losing to Carmo reserves. That was 35-19 at the end of that fixture. And also in the Bailey Southern Northern Districts competition, Waipu went away to Mid Northern looking for a win to solidify their place third on the table, but couldn't get that either after they were beaten comprehensively 51-19 at the end of that game. And to football, the Warkworth boys' 15th grade side played off against the Waitemata Westies on the weekend at Shoesmith Domain. They let in an early own goal, but that didn't drop the morale of the boys as they came back and scored one in response to tie it up. It was 1-1 at half-time. They eventually managed to score 3 more and come back to win the game 4-2. We caught up with coach Daniel Matheson at half-time for some wise words from him.
I think we're doing really well on attack, and we're tearing them apart through the centre of the attack. But what we really need to work on is just getting a bit of width to the game. We need our midfield, our wide midfielders, just to get out on the wing. We need to sort of develop the play better from that. Use the wings more, get out on the line into the middle. We let in an early goal. It was an own goal, which is disappointing. But yeah, I think we've recouped from that well, and the boys are playing well, so yeah, happy.
And to women's football, the Warkworth senior women's travelled to Glenfield on Sunday. That was to play the Gazelles. Unfortunately, they came away scoreless in the end of that fixture, losing 5-0. They're currently 6th on the standings in their league. That's after 7 rounds of gameplay. The 13th grade girls, that's the Football Ferns, played Forest Hill Milford Swans. They managed to crack an 8-0 win there, so a huge scoreline for the girls there. They did very well. And also the Warkworth 17th grade mixed team continues to dominate in their league after an 8-0 win over Takapuna. They're currently 2nd on their table. That's in Division 2 grading. Friday night netball, Rams 1 beat Otomatia 2. That was 18 points to 11 in the end in that fixture. Meanwhile, Rams 2 lost to Otomatia 3 with a final score of 23 points to 19. Now to women's hockey, Matakana Physio continue their dominance in that tournament after 3 rounds. They have now won 3 from 3 and sit top of the table after a 10-0 win over Team Yellow last night. Also in men's hockey, Team Black versus Team Red. Red coming away with the win there in the end. That was 4-3. And also Team Yellow versus Team White. That was a 9-3 win to Team Yellow in the end of that fixture. That wraps up this weekend's review. Thank you so much for watching, and do make sure you also catch our weekend preview that airs every Thursday on our YouTube channel to get up to date with what fixtures are going on around your community every weekend. And if you do happen to get along to any of the games, which I hope you will, do make sure you send in your photos and your footage to my email. That's sport@localmatters.co.nz. Anyway, until next time, from me and the team here at LMLive Sport, goodbye.